I just watched a video now, the video that was circulating online yesterday of a mass lynching, because that's what I would call it, mass lynching. Because tell me how you will have the heart to burn 16 people, 16 people in the presence of the old and young kids, burn them into ashes. Now, the issue is that when these things happen, singularly, we tend to overlook it. You stay today and hear, oh, somebody was burnt in Abeokuta, everybody just say, oh, he stole. Tomorrow you hear somebody was burnt in Lagos, oh, he stole. I think a few years ago, somebody was burnt near my area here. The matter went very well. A very young child, what am I saying? A child of about 12, 13 to 15, in that range, was burnt because I think he stole Gary, one hand of Gary. And that was the one that went viral because there are several that usually happens and you hear, oh, this person stole 2,000, 5,000. When somebody steals money from you and you kill the person, you and that person, who is better now? Who is more moral? Because your action is based on the fact that, oh, this person did something bad to me. Now you did something worse, irrevocable. So according to the story, a group of Hausa men were on their way back to the north to celebrate the Salah celebration, Eid Mubarak, with their families or their people, just how it is. And these people were said to be hunters, crude hunters, with their village guns and knife, and you see their holes and all that. Bear in mind, I am not in support of anybody carrying around arms that is not registered. It is risky and it's a problem to the society. I am not in support of that. However, let's continue our story. Now, these people were on their way to the north and they passed through a checkpoint, I think, of security men. And by security men, I mean vigilantes. These vigilantes saw them and decided to search the truck which they were in and found this stuff that they were with. Found the guns, the knife, the holes, and all that. And the next thing that happened was there was an exclamation that these people are kidnappers. These people are kidnappers. Not funny. But how do you put a vigilante on the road that does not know what to do when there's risk? If at all they are kidnappers, you just sit there and then and give decision on them that you are hereby a kidnapper just because I saw you with this. That aside, let's continue. And out of nowhere, youths of that community came out, and the situation was too much for the vigilantes to handle. These youths were so angry because there have been several attacks by the headsmen, Fulani headsmen, in their community and in Edo State at large. Now, in this year, there has been up to 8 attacks from the Fulani headsmen. You hear, and from these 8 attacks, like people are always dying. It's either one person dies on this side or on the other side. In the course of this shouting, the youth came out and started beating these guys and started lynching them, burning them. Few of them escaped. Out of 22, 16 of them were burnt. I want to ask you, how do you how do you look at 16 people burning and feel no remorse? How do you calm down and see 16 people burning and you don't have any strong feeling in you like you are not supposed to do this? I'm talking of morality here now. I'm not talking about the system of how things should work. Like, how do you just On the spot, 16 people, 16 lives. Who are you? Who are you? Do you make life? How do you guys come up with this anger in you? Of course, we're going to blame the government. Everything we do, we're going to blame the government. The government is bad. The government should have heeded to the people's protest, because I know there has been a problem in the whole of South, in the whole of the South. Talking about the eastern states, the middle belt states, it has always been a problem. In Benue, in Delta, Edo, it has always been a problem. But now, how do you open your eyes and burn 16 people? I'll tell you the problem. The problem is still comes down to education. Party. Now let's come back to how things are supposed to be. You see those vigilante men, they are going to be held accountable. And I thank God there's a video. Those people in those videos are supposed to be held accountable. Are you the police? So when the police suspects your friend of something and immediately shoots that person, are they right? Because we are all Nigerians, we know how to clamor about these things. We wake up and cry about SARS. SARS is doing this. Oh, of course, they are very bad. But now, see you, not power or opportunity. You just had the opportunity to take someone's life and you are very happy about it. And now these people are carrying out counter attacks. They're carrying out counter attacks. Because what do you expect when 16 people are dead like foul? Like you just kill them as if nothing happened. Now there's counter attacks. It's not going to escalate into ethnic rivalry, ethnic war in that environment. I pray the government. See, I'm praying the government does their job and they do it fast. If not, this thing is going to extend into other places of other parts of this thing is going to extend into other parts of the country. Because imagine if somebody wakes up tomorrow and say 20 people dead in Kano, 20 Easterners dead in Kano, mass lynching, and unfortunately they are from Benin, Edo State. How would you feel as an Edo boy? Like 20 of my brothers were just burnt. May God help us. May God help us.